Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are jumping straight into the cleaning and I am starting in the kitchen. If you watched my vlog from last weekend, you will have found that my refrigerator broke and we lost pretty much all of our food. I had woken up on Thursday morning, was filming a vlog, getting ready to take Caden to speech, and when I went to make him some breakfast, I opened the freezer and discovered that everything was pretty much completely thawed. I was able to save some meat that was still somewhat frozen, and everything in the refrigerator was pretty much close to room temperature. So we lost almost everything that we had in the freezer and the refrigerator. And I ended up having to go pick up my mini fridge from work so that we could use something until our new refrigerator comes in. So now I am cleaning up the mess that was left over from that. The food and everything had already been cleared out, and I was just trying to get the kitchen back in shape. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's good to have you here. My name is Danielle and I try to bring you some cleaning motivation videos, and I have recently been toying around with like some vlogging and day in the life type stuff. So if that's stuff that you like, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and also click on the bell so that you get notified whenever I post new content. Just as a disclaimer, I am not the best at posting on schedule because I do have a chronic illness that occasionally gets in the way, so I'm just kind of doing the best I can, and if you're okay with that, I would love it if you would just kind of follow along with me.
In the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes. All about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes. All about the good vibes. Compare thee when no one ever could come close. Look around, but I can't see. That is usually just how it goes. Brought a new horizon, opened up our doors to something more. Spun me round and you shook me, got me tainted to the core. So tell me what to do. Ever comes close to you, close to you. For the longest time I've been trying to find someone like you, but I keep crashing back into all the things that you would do. For the longest time I've been out of my mind, trying to lose every single trace of you. But I know it's true that nothing, nothing comes close to you. No, nothing. I said nothing comes close to you. In a million days and in a million ways, I know this to be true, that nothing.
Alright, now that the dishes are done, I am moving on to wiping down the counters. and I am just going to use some of this Method all-purpose spray to wipe everything down. I had to really scrub the island because there was a bunch of gunk on it from stuff that came out of the refrigerator.
Ain't getting off easy, like I'm doing time yet without parole. Got me flirting with disaster, but I'm all in, gotta go for gold. So tell me what to do when nothing.
All right, now I'm moving on to the living room, which wasn't terrible, just a few things to pick up. The house has been pretty easy to keep in check for the last 2 weeks because my oldest 2 boys are visiting family members in Louisiana, so it's just the little one, and he's pretty easy to pick up behind when it's just him and there's not 2 other kids around, so there wasn't too much to do.
But I know it's true that nothing, nothing, I said nothing comes close to you. No, nothing, nothing, I said nothing comes close to you. In a million days and in a million ways, I know this to be true, that nothing, nothing, I said nothing comes close to you.
Moving into the boys' playroom, not a whole lot to do in here, just a couple of puppets left laying around and a handful of toys out. And yes, we do call stuffed animals puppets. If you've watched my previous videos, you've probably heard me say it a time or two and wondered why we call them puppets, because they're not actually puppets. But our oldest son, who is now 12, when he was a toddler, he had one like legit hand puppet, and we of course called it a puppet, and he started taking to calling all stuffed animals puppets, and it's just one of those things that just kind of stuck for the family, and we have for the past probably 10 or 11 years called all stuffed animals puppets, and my kids have probably 100 of them.
In my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep, dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me
All right, now moving back into the kitchen, and I'm going to open this box. This is I believe it's 16-piece Ninja Foodi non-stick pot and pan set. This is a pot and pan set that I've had my eye on for a while now, and I was not planning on buying anything on Amazon Prime Day, but I just happened to, I happened to search the pots and pans I wanted, and they were $200 off, so that was a deal that I could not pass up. I have not cooked with them yet, but they look and they feel fantastic. They look sturdy. They're definitely the nicest pots and pans we've ever had. I did suffer a little bit of buyer's remorse after I ordered them, just because I ordered them and then 2 days later my refrigerator broke and I had to buy a new refrigerator. So that wasn't fun, but I am looking forward to actually cooking with these. The day that we got them in, which was 2 days ago, that was the day the refrigerator broke, and we had McDonald's for dinner that night, so I didn't cook. And then yesterday my husband made some gumbo, which is made in a stock pot that is much bigger than the pot that came in this set. So we still have not used them yet, and I am looking forward to cooking with them.
watching you slip away.
All right, now that I have all the pots and pans out and all the cardboard picked up, I'm gonna go ahead and hand wash everything. The pots and pans, it does say that they're dishwasher safe, but I decided I want to make sure that we only hand wash them just to try to extend the life of the pots and pans as much as possible. So if you have not seen my previous videos, you may be wondering why I am in a wheelchair. The chronic illness that I talked about earlier is called POTS. It's postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It comes with a whole host of symptoms, which would be way too much for me to get into, but it occasionally makes my legs very weak. I get faint and dizzy when I'm standing for too long. It messes up my heart rate, all kinds of stuff. So I did invest in a wheelchair a couple months ago because it got to a point where I couldn't even go to the grocery store. I couldn't do anything but sit in the house. My kids were kind of stuck in the house with me, so I wanted to be able to get a little bit of my life back. So I did order the wheelchair, and it has helped me out tremendously. So on days like today, where I was on my feet for an extended period of time, you know, I had dealt with the refrigerator before this and then the cleaning. I just got to a point where I physically could not stand any longer. So I pulled my wheelchair out, and with my little seat cushion, it is tall enough where I can reach the counters, I can do the dishes, and I can do all that. So it just, you know, it gives me a small percentage of my life back, basically, because, you know, I lost a lot of the things I was capable of doing, you know, just a year ago. I'm no longer capable of doing without modifications. Another issue is I sometimes trip up on my words. So if you hear me stutter every once in a while, or I say a word wrong, or just the whole wrong word comes out, that is part of everything that I have going on. So.
Oh, baby, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head. The devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way. Baby, 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 baby. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head. The devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt.
All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. After I hand washed these dishes, I was too tired to dry them and put them away, so I just left them there to air dry, and then I ended up putting them up a little bit later in the day. So just wanted to take the time to thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you will decide to subscribe to my channel and kind of stick around and keep in touch with me. So thanks again, and have a good night. Bye.
Sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. 'Cause you're not feeling sorry.